Welcome to the Palais des Nations in Geneva for this session on the new version of the iSDG model.
I think it was really a great way of finishing this session this afternoon, to have a very concrete tool to support countries in actually planning policies and budgets in an integrated way. As we all highlighted this afternoon, what a challenge it really is to have this horizontal approach to the SDGs, and that it doesn't just happen.
Then we can immediately see, based on this, what are the areas where the country is progressing more rapidly and what are the areas where the country is progressing slower. Now, the interesting part of this tool, of course, is that we can enter any of these areas and introduce policy changes, introduce investment or other type of changes in policy that will affect the path of this country to 2030. Typically, for an exercise like the one that Senegal has done, you would have between 40, 45, maybe 50 different policy interventions to be simulated in the different sectors at the same time. So then one can simply go in any of these goals and press run, and the model simulates, as you see, quite rapidly on most of the computer. It's now supported by any type of laptop, tablet, phone. How is that? Well, the reason is that the model is an integrated model that looks at the key sectors: social, economic, and environmental sector. And they're all dynamically interrelated. So any policy change that we introduce in any sector, well, the effect of that, it's reverberated across the system. It's because these two interventions are synergetic. So if we prepare for that and invest in climate adaptation as we develop infrastructure, that creates overall better results. You can see how much each different intervention has contributed to the progress on that ODD. So that it really brings out the idea that achieving one ODD, it's not possible just by implementing policy in one sector. It's a result of a combination of policy in different sectors, and the better we can harmonize those, the better we can really harvest the synergies that can come out of this. We developed a board game. Yes, a good old board game, no computers involved, just sitting down at the table with the dice and playing with tokens and cards, to be able to transfer to people who are really not necessarily in our field and not really don't have much expertise on SDGs, how complex is the whole matter, how all the SDGs are interrelated, but it's certainly very challenging, very strategic, and we're all, those that are playing it so far, we're all enjoying it very much. I hope you will.
We think that this tool can help government in the planning and coordination of policies and budget to ensure an integrated implementation of the SDGs. We welcome the collaboration, and we appreciate it very well between the Millennium Institute and the government of Senegal. We know that we need to bring on board all the stakeholders working together to achieve this full success on the implementation of SDGs.
It's a web version of the model. So that has a number of advantages, among which the fact that as we receive contributions from users, we can implement those and make them readily available. So we hope that by that we can capitalize much more from countries' experience and again be able to return this to the countries in the form of better tools.